Hey everyone, I'm Greg, I'm a 3D artist, and in this video I make a 3D version of the PogChamp emote. This took ages to make, but the final product is completely worth it, so stick around to the end to see it. Thanks, and subscribe. Twitch has killed off the PogChamp emote. As you guys may know, a lot of YouTubers and streamers have come forward paying their respects to PogChamp. Our boy Charlie, Moist Critical, lit a Gwyneth Paltrow vagina candle in respect to the death of PogChamp. So I thought I may join in on that and pay my respects too by 3D modeling his head. Now, one of the most important steps into making something like this is to gather reference. But sadly for me, I've only got two pictures. This and this. These are the only two pictures of reference I have. But oh well, we'll be fine. I started off by dragging my reference into ZBrush and just start sculpting away. At this stage of the process, you just want to be focusing on blocking out the shapes, blocking out the eyes, blocking out just the formation of the skull, the head. Get it blocked off. Even if it looks like rubbish, it'll be fine. And then once you've got it all kind of blocked away, it's all about refinement. Refinement. Keep going back and forth from your reference to your model and just keep sculpting away until you have something along the right lines. And once you start seeing something that's starting to resemble a human face, you can start crafting what makes it look like him rather than just making it look like a person. So you want to really watch out for the key features of what makes up PogChamp's face and try and replicate that into your model. Well, after about a day or so of doing this, I was happy with what I had. I had a 3D model of PogChamp, but it wasn't textured. There were no textures, it's not been colored. I just tried to match the color of him and the texture of him, where his beard starts, where his stubble starts, the tonality of his skin. I just try and match that the best I can into my model. And I want to say, I think I did a pretty good job of it. Could be better. Obviously, there's probably someone out there who's a professional looking at me thinking I'm absolutely dog shit. But oh well, mate, it's good content. You just want to keep going into your model, pouring in the wrinkles, painting in the textures until boom, you have something that looks like PogChamp. And this is it. The first proper 3D model of PogChamp, and I think it looks quite good. There's definitely room for improvement, but I think there's a matching resemblance. It's like a Pixar version of him. This side of the face is a million times better than this side, because this side's the one that's like shown. This side of his face is like a bit, I've just left that side of the face, can't be arsed with it. But when you render this, it looks pretty nice, I want to say. I think it looks pretty cool. Once I had the face model kind of finished, nearly finished, 90% finished, I thought let's start designing the base that it's going to go on. Now, this was quite hard because I didn't know what to really think of. I was thinking about doing like just one of them Roman statue bases, but for this I didn't want to do that. I wanted to come up with something a bit more genuine, a bit more artistically appealing than just putting it on something. I was thinking of like a trophy or some sort of shield or a statue, something that you may present to someone. So this is where I started coming up with this design. I was thinking of a design with like the PogChamp logo with his head with like a ring around it that says PogChamp 2020. But like I said, there was a lot of back and forth on this. How I came up with the final design was just blocking out different shapes, just creating cubes and blocking out shapes, and then just seeing what worked, seeing if anything just triggered in my brain to what a good design for like a trophy or statue would be. So I thought like we could have his head there on like a base, and then like the screen is behind him, which is a layer behind. But it looked a bit like there was a bit too much going on. It looked a bit trashy, a bit cheap, and I wanted this to look elegant. I wanted this to look like you've been given this like an award ceremony or something. So after many hours of just trial and error, seeing what works, I finally came up with this. It's just like a 3D trophy, and I think it looks pretty good. I decided to like give it a kind of marble chrome feel or like a shiny wood type feel. I mean, besides any other technical jargon that I can say, this is pretty much it. This is my 3D version of the PogChamp emote. R.I.P, brother, you will never be forgotten. Part of internet history. I want to say, I think it looks sick. I think this I think this marble material looks great. It looked like something that you could hand to someone, something that could be physically real. Just to get some very nice renders, I modeled like a basic kitchen in the background. It looks like a really basic kitchen. It looks like a kitchen from the 1970s. Now we have the head and our base. We've put them together, and this is the final object. This is it. Our 3D version of the PogChamp emote. R.I.P. brother. I could now 3D print this off, but I'm not going to because I can't be arsed. This took ages to do, actually. Like, I really dumb it down in these videos, but this took a while to do. If you like this type of video, or check out my other videos, there's way better ones. But yeah, R.I.P. PogChamp. Let's see what Twitch does next to ruin our lives. Love you all. Bye.